Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me Luna, and today's tutorial we are going to be making our first sweater. We have never made a sweater on this channel, so finally we are getting one tutorial on how to make a sweater. Well, this is my first version of how to make a sweater, and I have very many other ways that I'll be sharing with you guys. So if you're new here, you can always subscribe, be part of what's going on here and enjoy. So we are going to be using robin yarn, as you can see, 100% acrylic, made in Kenya. In case you want, you can order online. This is a 4mm crochet hook and a pair of scissors, and of course a tape measure. Mine is not here, but go ahead and get your tape measure so that you can get the measurements around your body. So to make this, we are going to be needing our bust measurement, because as you can see, the sweater is cropped. So we are going to be just taking the measurement from our one rib. Just go on the side of your chest to the other side, half your bust measurement. You can use try to make something that can accommodate your breast. Okay, so take the measurement from one side of your rib to the other side and get the measurement, or you can get the total circumference around your bust area and divide it by 2 and get the length. We're going to start by making the ribbing. Okay, so we're going to make a slip knot. Of course, make a slip knot in any way you desire. This is how I make mine. Yeah, this is how I make mine. Very simple and easy. And we're going to be chaining 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's make it 7 and 8. I like something long. Yeah, so we are going to chain 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and we are going to be making double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So go ahead and make a double crochet in your 4th chain from the hook and double crochet all the way down. Yeah, like this. So this yarn is a bit thin. It's not recommended for the hook, but I just decided to be stubborn. But make sure you use medium weight yarn for a 4mm crochet hook. So yeah, so from here we are done. Make sure you enter your last chain the way I did. Okay, so chain 3 at this point and turn your work. From here we are going to be working in the back loops, not the front loops. Normally we would yarn over and enter here, but for this particular project we are going to be turning the back of our loop. You see that back loop? This one in the buttock. So get this one, okay, that back loop, and work in it, the back loop. It's not this one, it's this one. Okay, so make double crochets in your back loop. Let's finish up this one, this row of back loops. So this back loop helps us to form our ribbing. Okay, it helps us, as you can see, it pushes the other stitch in front and from the back. You see, this stitch is in the front, so there is a way it makes it come to the front. So in the last one, that is in the chain 3 space, you're going to make a double crochet on top of it. Okay, don't go in the back loop. When you reach your last chain, your last stitch, I mean, make a double crochet on top there. So this is what we are having for the first row. Chain 3, turn your work, and make sure you go in the back loop. Okay, turn your work and go into the back loop, and repeat what we did in row 2. yeah, this is what we're going to be doing until we reach the length of our bust area. So this is our foundation chain. We are going to be doing 2 of these because okay, let's finish this first so that I can explain. So if you notice, I'm here and I'm entering on top of my chain 3 there. Right, this hook is a bit big for this hole, but I will try and fit it through. So there, this is what I have. So this is what we are making. Make sure you make a long one, right? So guys, this is what I was meaning. I went ahead and made a long one. This is consisting of 30 double crochets. So we also need the same thing for the back panel, but for the back panel it's going to be a bit okay, let's make them equivalent, 30-30, or you can make it 32 or 33 for those who know how to, you know, to sew clothes. You know that the back part is always a bit longer than the front part, but since this is a stretchy kind of wear, we can even make it the same, or we can just make that allowance for the back part. It's all it depends on you. So from here, after making your 30 back post double crochets, we are going to chain 3 at this point and place 2 double crochets into this hole, okay? And in this bar right here, there is a bar, this one, you place 1 double crochet, okay? Place 2 double crochets into the next space, and in the bar place 1 double crochet. There's always a bar there. 2 double crochets, and in the bar place 1 double crochet, like that. So repeat that until you reach the end of this row. So I'm currently here, I'm finishing my rows with a double crochet, and I'm just going to place a simple double crochet in that last part to end my row. So this is what I have for our first row going upwards. So we're going to chain 3 from this point and start working into turn our work. Of course, we are always going to turn our work, okay, when we reach the end. So we're just going to be placing 2 more double crochets into that first stitch. This is 1, this is 2, okay? We have placed 2 double crochets into the first stitch, so we're going to skip 2, okay, and place 2 double crochets into the third stitch, okay, place 3 double crochets into the third stitch. This is what we have. We're going to skip 2 again and place 2 more double crochets in 3 into the third stitch, okay. We are skipping 2 and placing 3 into the third stitch. That is the procedure. Skip 2, place 3. So please excuse me for the times that I'll say 2. Okay, I'm used to working with 2 double crochets. That is why most times I don't really say 3 and stuff like that. So please bear with me when I say 2. Just see what I'm doing, you'll know it's 3. So skip 2, place 3 double crochets into the next stitch. So repeat this pattern. Skip 2, place 3 into our next third stitch. So repeat the pattern. This is what we are having. Repeat this pattern until you reach here. I'll see you when you reach somewhere here. So I'm ending my row. Okay, this is where I am. I hope you're here too. All you're going to be doing is making a double crochet on top of that chain 3. Okay, so from here we're going to be changing back to the double crochets. So we're just going to make double crochets, like normal double crochets, nothing like 3 chain 2. So just place normal double crochet in every stitch you're seeing. Okay, just double crochet all the way around this row. That is our pattern. We are going to be interchanging 2 double crochets and 2 granny stitches. So see you when you're done with your double crochets. Yeah, this is to help our sweater to not be so open. Okay, I want the sweater to just be a muse, you know, something that is just going to confuse them. Is it open, is it not? So this is what we are going to be doing to create that effect. See you when you're done and you're at the end of this row. Just go ahead and place double crochets until you reach the final end of your work. See you then. So I'm here. If you notice, this is where we ended last time. Try and make a double crochet on top of that chain 3 so that you straighten your work like this. So from here we're going to chain 3 and double crochet again for the second time. Okay, just go back with double crochets until you reach the other side. See you then. So guys, this is what we are having, and make sure you enter on top of your chain 3. Always enter on top of your chain 3. Okay, so from here we are going back to the granny stitches. So chain 3, turn your work. Of course we are always going to turn our work, and in the first stitch make 2 more double crochets. We're going to repeat what we already did in the first granny stitch row. From here skip 2, and in the third stitch make 3. The reason why we are putting only 2 here, because this chain 3 already counts as a double crochet. Okay, so that is already 3 here. So place 3, skip 2, on the third place 3, and just repeat your process. It's very nice to make it. It's really just so relaxing. So go ahead. So let me guide you. I think up to this point you guys can already do this. If you feel you're getting confused, just rewind it a bit to the first part. You'll definitely get it. So we're going to be repeating this procedure. We're going to be placing 2 granny lines, 2 double crochet lines. Like right now we're going to place 2 granny lines, then we're going to place 2 more double crochet lines. So it's going to be our process. So try and get the measurement of the sweater that you want to make. Like mine, I just want it to be something that covers my belly button a little bit. So get that measurement from there to your armholes. Okay, where your armholes begin is where you should stop. Okay, so try to just get from where you want your sweater to begin from down up to your armholes, so that we can make the armholes just above your breast. Okay, just above your breast a bit. Okay, so I hope you're getting what I'm saying. If you're not getting it, try and watch the video a bit longer, you will get it. So go ahead and repeat the pattern and make something that is long enough to your desired length, and I'll come and guide you on how to do the other side. And for the back side, in case you want to be ahead of us, you can also go ahead and we're going to do the same thing for the back side. Go ahead and just do the same thing. After you're done, just rewind the video, go ahead and start from here, okay, and make a long one too. So it's going to be two similar pieces, or you can just make an allowance, a little allowance for the back, like just 1 inch, okay, so that you just sort yourself out in the best way possible. So guys, I'll see you then with your pieces. You can go ahead and make the back side too, so that we can work at the same time and we don't make the video so long, okay, because it's a repetitive process. See you then. So guys, I'm back with my first part. As you can see, this is what I'm having, okay. So I hope you guys also made your lines. I made 2, 2, this is 3, this is 4, 5, 6 and 7. So I made 14 lines going upwards, that is if I'm to count it individually, but I made 2, 2, 2, 2, 7 of them. So you're going to go ahead and remake this for the back part. You can either leave an allowance or don't. Like if you don't want to get confused, don't leave an allowance, like I didn't leave any. But for the people who know those things, you can leave it, okay. So go ahead and rewind the video in case you have not mastered it, and make the same thing, okay. I already made mine. This is what I'm talking about. Rewind the video and make the same thing that I just made, okay. Same size, same everything, to not get confused. So from here we are going to be working on our armholes. So our armholes are like from here, like we are going to be leaving space here. So we are going to be working upwards and upwards, and while leaving some space for our neck, okay. So go ahead and put your work in half. Okay, let me do it for the first one first. Put your work in half like this. Get the middle of your work, okay. Like mine, let me attach something here. You can use a stitch marker or any other thing in the house to like help you denote that part. So from here you're going to determine how wide you want your neck to be, your neck area. So it's you to decide, because some people want a very large neck, other people want a smaller neck, okay. So in case you want it to have a small neck, you start from here, but in case you want it to have a wide neck, you start from somewhere here. So go ahead and decide the size of the neck you want your work to be. So as for me, I'm going to decide in front of you guys. Let me get that. Oh, I don't know. So I've mastered this part. So this is the middle of my work. So I'm going to just take this. Okay, I don't have stitch markers, that's why I'm here struggling. So cross check that it is exactly the middle of your work. Make sure it's exactly. Like mine, it's not exactly, it has extended. So make sure you're very accurate on that. So there, now that's the middle of my work. This is the exact middle of my work. So from here I'm going to be extending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away to get my neckline, and I'm also going to be extending 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 away. So my neckline is going to be 5 5. Okay, so you go on this side too. You can, okay, let me make it 6. You see, so it's very optional. The size of your neckline can just depend on you. Just look at your work and be like, oh, I want this size of a neck, I want this size of a neck. I'm not going to dictate that. So after doing that, let me finish up this part and cut off my yarn. Of course, I don't need this anymore. So I was finishing my last row. I ended on this one, and for this length, it's also you. If you want to make a full sweater, you can go ahead and just, this is a cropped sweater, so if you want to make a full sweater, you have to just be creative and try to, so you can tie this here or just use a stitch marker so that you don't complicate your life. Okay, yeah, so I'm just complicating mine and stuff. So from here we're just going to get our yarn, make a slip knot and extend this. So we're going to attach our yarn here depending on which pattern you ended in. Okay, if you ended in this row, then it means your pattern is going to be the double crochet row, right? So we are going to double crochet until the end of this row. So just double crochet until you finish, and we are going to again come back with double crochets because we have to make the double crochet too. Okay, go ahead and do that and finish. Yeah, so I'm back with my double crochets. I went and came back and I made sure I entered this last stitch from that side. So I went with a double crochet, chain 3, turned my work and came back with a double crochet. So that is something we already know. I don't think you will get confused there. So wait, so here we are going to be doing the same thing we have been doing down, but this time we are going to be moving only here. Okay, so we are going to do this for 8 more rows. Like there are supposed to be 10, but I've already done 2, so I'm going to add 8 more, so it's going to be a total of 10 rows upwards. Come back to this side. Okay, do the same thing, attach your yarn from here, go this side with a double crochet, come back with a double crochet and continue 10 upwards. So we're going to come back with a 10 10. So go ahead and also make for the back side, do the same thing, get the middle and count 6 like as we counted 6, make 10 and 10 upwards, come back and we finalize with the sleeves. The sleeves is also very easy, but I want to first finish this part and I show you how to make the sleeve. So go ahead and come back with your 2 parts. We work on the sleeve and we are done. This is the easiest sweater you will ever make. It's the easiest, sincerely speaking. So see you then with your parts. Okay, so guys, this is what I was meaning. So I hope you went ahead and made this, just extending these parts up and doing it for the back side too. So all we are going to be doing is joining the 2 sides. So go ahead and we are going to be joining these parts together to get our exact project. So go ahead and turn this to the side you want to be okay, turn the inside part. Okay, like this is my outside part, I'm going to be turning this like this, right? But they are the same, just choose any and align your work like this. Make sure they are together like this. If they are not, for any reason, try to pull it to make it be together, since this is stretchy. Okay, so you're going to just attach your yarn underneath these two and attach the slip knot, of course. So all you're going to be doing is making single crochets through the two. Make sure they're just together and make single crochets. So go ahead and also do this for the other side, only single crocheting until you reach the other side, until you reach here. Pull this so that you can get it all together, and do this for the same side, just attach them together. So I'm done attaching mine. As you can see, they are already both attached. So go back to that position. We are going to be attaching these sides together. So for the side, align this. We are going to be attaching from down until this point, okay, until where this, because this is going to be our armhole. Okay, so attach from down here until this part. You don't really have to use single crochets. In case you have a machine, a sewing machine, you can always use it too. So but in case you don't have, just use single crochets to attach it. But when you use the machine, make sure you use yellow yarn to not ruin your work. So it's just attaching the two parts together. Go ahead and do it for the other side too. Attach it until you reach this part. Stop here, okay, and on this line. Okay, see you then. So guys, I'm done with the sides too. As you can see, go ahead and turn back your work to the inside part, and you'll see that you have very clean and neat work. So from here, we are going to choose where to work next. Are we going to work in the neck or the sleeves? So let's go ahead and start with the neck. So for the neck, let's go ahead and choose any point around the neck. I'm going to choose this seam, but it's not a dictation. You can just choose anywhere around the neck and attach this. So we are going to be making single crochets all around the neck. So just single crochet in this space. Put like just put two, and put one in the bar, put two, all that around the row that you saw. We are going to be repeating for the first row. When you reach these parts, try to make the normal ones, because in this part there are normal double crochets. So around this area, okay, there are no double crochet, no single crochets, but around this area there are double crochets. So where there are normal stitches, you can just enter the stitches. No need to place two in the space. Okay, don't go ahead and again put two. So please don't do that. Just enter with normal stitches, but as you climb up, you know how to fix your stitches in there, your single crochet. So guys, I'm done with the double crochet row. Let's slip stitch where we started from. You can slip stitch like this or the way I was slip stitching. So just do that and turn your work. Okay, of course chain 3 and turn your work. So from here we're going to be doing the back post, front post ribbing, but with a reduction. We're going to be reducing. So yarn over, enter underneath two like this, and come out from the front like that. Then go from the back of these two and through the front like that. Go from the back like this and through the front like that, and this. So I'm repeating. For the first one, for the front post, go underneath these two just like that, but for the back post, go from behind and around it and pull it like that. Okay, so go ahead and repeat this. Underneath two and around from the back. I always do this ribbing. If you're not new here, you should be knowing everything about the ribbing already. So it's a usual thing I do, so go ahead and do it all around the row. I'll see you when you're done with the first row. So guys, make sure you slip stitch when you end your row. Okay, chain 3. We're just going to continue. We're not turning our work at this point. So if you notice, we are going to be having two types of stitches, posts I mean. We have the front post and the back post. If you notice, there is one in the front and there is one in the back. You see that, right? Like this one is in the front, we are going to go underneath it with a front post, and the other one is in the back, we are going underneath it I mean, with the back post. So front post and back post all round the row again. So do that. Meet you when you're done with your, we're doing the same thing, but we're just entering behind and in front of the post. Okay, see you when you're done. So guys, make sure you slip stitch again at the beginning. So this is how our neck is looking. Hope yours is also looking like mine. So for this part, in case yours is small, next time or when you're making it, the only way to adjust it is by increasing this part. Okay, I forgot to tell you this. For those ones with big armholes, when you have a big arm, like a big hand, like your arms are big, you can try and make this a bit long. Make sure you slip stitch at this point where you started from. Chain 3. Wait, this got twisted. Chain 3, and we're going to be making granny stitches that we have been making. So just put 2 more double crochets here, skip 2 more. If you notice, it's the same pattern, but this time I want us to deviate a little bit. Let us go make granny stitches, the normal ones, all around this row, what I'm doing. Okay, this one until you reach here. So guys, go ahead and I'm going to make you finish the sleeves. Okay, you can go ahead and make, wait. So guys, I wanted to make a cropped sweater, but something inside me just told me this is perfect already, there's nothing, don't mess this up. I just fell in love with what I was, like the outcome, just, you know, like everything, because I was just trying this out for the first time and it came out so nice. So let's go ahead and end here. Let's end with 1 row of double crochets. Yeah, but in case you want to extend the sleeves, just go ahead and go round up to down, extend your sleeve using this same pattern. Okay, And for the ribbing, you can just do this back post, front post ribbing for the sleeve, but I'm just in love with whatever is going on here. And yeah, if you just know, I'm so excited, I'm happy I created something nice. So guys, thank you so much for being with me as I recreate this, and I'm so happy. So see you in the next tutorial. You can always subscribe for more. Yeah, thank you so much for being good listeners, and yeah, bye.